Here is Nandan Nilekani speaking to the Election Express. One constant refrain as the Election Express travels through Bangalore is that Nandan Nilekani is a great guy. Right candidate but in the wrong party. They say for what the UPA has done over the last 10 years, there is no way we are going to vote for the Congress even if we really like Nandan. Most people wanted you to fight as an independent.
No, I think first of all in Indian politics you need to be part of a party if you want to be effective in parliament, because that's the way the system works. And I'm very happy with my choice of the Congress. A Congress ideology, the Congress idea of India, where there's unity of diversity, where every community has a place. It's like a very inclusive party. So I'm very happy with my decision.
No, but given the fact that there's huge anti-incumbents, you would have felt the anger as you went out on the campaign trail, because everyone we spoke to had pretty much the same thing to say, and that really means that the odds were stacked against Nandan Nilekani, the Congress candidate from you.
No. First of all, you don't make political choices based on the flavor of the month. You make political choices based on your ideology, and my ideology and the Congress ideology are identical, and therefore I'm very happy with my choice. I'm confident I'm going to win this election, so I'm fine.
In the end, do you think it became a Nandan Nilekani versus Narendra Modi contest? It's not so much Anand Kumar's presence over here, but the fact that there is also an underlying desire in Bangalore to see Modi as PM, and therefore there was good candidate Nandan, bad party Congress versus not so good candidate Anand Kumar, but great candidate Modi.
No such thing. The fact of the matter is that Anand Kumar was a very weak candidate. He had hide behind the coattails of some chief minister to try to even get in the election. So that is the reality. But our campaign was focused on issues of Bengaluru's challenges about water, about transportation, about education, about women's safety, and I think that campaign struck a chord.
No, because you are very clearly trying to localize the election. But people would say that an MP doesn't really have anything to do with local municipal issues. The task in a Lok Sabha election is to appoint a Prime Minister.
No. I think every MP has to do something. If there's something to be done for Bengaluru, whom am I going to call? You have to call an MP who's competent. So I think people have got that message, and I'm very confident, and you'll see on May 16th that the people will definitely make the right choice.
There are two different appeals. One is Nandan Nilekani saying localize the election. Narendra Modi saying forget the candidate, vote for me. I'm the election, vote for me. And that seems to have caught on too, because there's a lot of appeal in the idea of a virtual President Modi.
I don't think so. There was absolutely no wave. The only wave in town was the anti-Anand Kumar wave. There was no other wave in town.
Okay, why is there so much gloom and doom around the Congress campaign at this time?
No, there's no doom and gloom. There's only
not around Nandan Nilekani's campaign, but generally the Congress campaign nationally simply failed to take off.
No, I think it's doing fine, and I think we'll be surprised by the results.
Because there are lots of people now clamoring for Priyanka Gandhi to be given a more active role, saying that you really need fortification, you need reinforcements.
No, I think the Congress campaign is doing very well. I'm getting good reports from around the country.
Okay, and what's your sense? Will there be a UPA 3, or are you reconciling for a term in opposition?
No, I'm looking forward to the Congress playing a very important role.
There's a big meeting that you need to go back into, Mr. Nilekani. Thank you very much for joining us on the Election Express, and I wish you all the best. Thanks,
you. Rahul. Thank you for having me.
Constituency management system sounds like a great idea.
Thank you.
And this should surely be replicated all across. Thank you so much for joining us.
Rahul.
Thank you
so
much. Thank you.
Have a good trip.
Thank you.